Hey, welcome back to Our Family B. My name is Brigitte, and in this video I'm going to show you how I organize all of our medical supplies and medicines and all of that stuff that you need but can kind of get all random and then all over the place, and then there's expiration dates, and so we're going to go through all of that and I'm going to show you what we have, what I'm going to get, and how I organize it all. Let's get into it. First things first, we need to inventory what we have. So I'm going to show you, I have a couple of bins, and that's how I keep it safe and high, and the things that I have low are not dangerous to the kids if they get into it, or I find they just don't get into it, so we don't have a problem with it. So let's see what we've got.
On Friday, so we do that to practice and study at home.
Before I inventory, I'm also going to gather any extra little bags I have, little cosmetic bags, little Ziploc bags, something so that I can see what I already have, because I'm going to be going to the store probably today or tomorrow, and I want to know exactly what I need to get before I go. Hey.
Wait.
What?
Down.
Who's that? Who's that? Brielle.
Mom.
And Mommy. So the way I organize is I have 3 different bins. One is for kids' medicine, you know, stuff you take internally. One is for topical skin things, so like Band-Aids, you know, rubbing alcohol, hydrogen peroxide, things that go on the skin that you do not ingest. And then I have the other bin, which is adult ingestible medicine, so anything that's liquid, and then in that I have subdivided into, like, if it's sinus and cold, or if it's intestinal, or, you know, I'll go through all of that kind of stuff. It makes it easy when it's the middle of the night and you have a kid that wakes up screaming, to just grab the kid bin in the middle of the night, you know, just to get what you need and all of that stuff. So I also recommend going through your medicine bins like every 6 months to check for expiration dates, just to make sure everything's up and up, and to make sure you have one of every type of medicine that you could potentially need, because you don't want to be running to a 24-hour CVS or Walmart or whatever drugstore is near you to be getting medicine for your kid in the middle of the night, or for yourself, really.
When it's hurting, you take.
Only when it's hurting do you take medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And only Mommy and Daddy give it to you. And do we take other people's medicine?
No.
No.
Even vitamins.
Right, even vitamins, you don't take other people's medicine. Let's go through the kids' ingestible medicine bin. Make sure everything is not expired, or that things we might not use. Okay, let me tell you the things I keep on hand in our kids' bin. We have some Pedialyte. I have some infant Motrin, some children's Motrin, some infant Tylenol, children's Tylenol, some children's Benadryl, some kids' Pepto-Bismol. I have a saline spray, a little nose sucker. I have the nose Farida. These are the refills. I had a Benadryl that was expired. I have some of these gas relief drops that were expired. This is from Brielle's surgery when she was 11 weeks old. This little saline thing expired. Cough syrup and mucus stuff expired too. I do like the Zarbee's brand of things for more natural medicines, especially when they're younger. I do really like that brand. What I like to do is keep this section for the medicines that I've already opened. I like to just cut off the tops of the little flaps so that I can have the box still, and I keep the medicine with the syringe that usually comes with it in there, and that way I know the expiration date is contained. I can just grab it in the middle of the night. And then any extras that I have, I put on the other side, and so I know all of these are unopened, or the less frequently used medicines on this side. An extra syringe here, so I know I don't have an extra one over here, so I need to add that to my list of things to get. I have an extra children's Motrin, and this is almost out, so that will be fine. I don't know what happened to the box for this one. Also, I like to keep a thermometer. This is actually the rectal thermometer we use, and so it is, you know, pliable. We also have an oral thermometer, which I have to find at the moment, but it should be in here all the time, so I know where it is. I have some of these Boogie Wipes to keep on hand because they are softer when their noses are really running and stuff like that, and it just makes it easier. So that is everything we have here. Okay, next we're gonna go through all of the skin medical things. So Band-Aids, topical ointments, things that would go on the skin for any irritations, bug bites, cuts, whatever it is. That's the bin that we're doing now.
Blood.
A lot of disorganized stuff. So we do have a first aid kit thing. I probably need to go through it and see if there's any expired things in it. But this was like a pre-bought thing. All right, can you take out all of your Band-Aids and put them over here in a pile?
Just dump them?
Well, put them right here in a pile.
Just like dump them right here?
Yep, dump them all out of the packaging. We've got some rubbing alcohol. A bunch of those. I do use these for cleaning too, like cleaning the floors and stuff. We've got some calamine lotion here. This is expired. It was lice killer. Some hydrogen peroxide. Some tape. Oh, some motion sickness bands I tried when I was pregnant with Brielle. Bad memories from them, and I'm not going to use them, so. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to put in the bottles of rubbing alcohol back here.
I'm putting all the Band-Aids I use in this bag. And I also use these ones, which I thought I didn't use.
Yeah. So those are all like regular type Band-Aids, you know, the general size.
I have to squish them too when I put them in.
Okay, I'm gonna put the bigger Band-Aids I have, in this little, it's actually a makeup bag, but so I can easily find the bigger sizes when I need them. I got these alcohol prep pads, and I'm just gonna keep them in here. I have these are open from the box. I do like to use these for my phone to clean it off. So I'm gonna put those in here. Okay, I'm gonna put the tape in here. Okay, I put all of the like gauze and stuff in here. Okay, we went out to the library and then we stopped by the dollar store, the Dollar Tree to be exact, and that's where I got a couple of things to fill in our skincare bin for medical things. We got an assortment of Band-Aids. So I got some regular size. This is good because it comes with 30, which you want to be careful of because it's like, oh, every box is $1, but some come with 30 and some come with 20. Like these little character ones. So I try to get as many Band-Aids or unit item per box that I can. So actually these colored ones are also 30, which is good. So I got these for the kids, 3 of these, and some big ones because we needed some of those. Basically, I think it's like Coban. So this is what we've got. It looks so much better. Okay, now let's cover any adult ingestible medications. So this is anything you take orally for sinus stuff, colds, intestinal upset, like any of that stuff. I have extra vitamins in here that we don't regularly take, so that's all in this bin. Let's see what kind of state it's in and what I'm gonna do with it. So what I've done in the past is just use these bags and put what it's for and then put the medications in there. You know, I love getting rid of boxes, but sometimes like I like to see what it is and the date, and when it's these little tablets it can be hard. Expired. So a couple years ago. Expired. Not expired. Not expired. Still good. Expired. Still good. Still good. Okay, listen, are you a original or a cherry fan? Because I do not like the original, but Brandon loves it. I much prefer the cherry for NyQuil. This is obviously the generic brand. Let me know in the comments down below. Still good. Expired. 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 Not expired. Still good. Still good. This is an ear thermometer, but we've heard and experienced like it being incorrect, because if you have an infection like in your ears, it's gonna give like a false reading of it being super high when you don't really have a high fever. So I don't know if we're gonna keep this. I gotta ask Brandon. Expired. Expired this month. Way expired. Expired. This is proving a lot easier because everything is expired. So I'm gonna make a list of kind of some basics that I'm going to get at Walmart just to make sure we have on hand, because this is the stuff, like I said earlier, I don't want to have to go out and get in the middle of the night or even before I go to work. So that's what we've got. Okay, for right now, I'm just going to put in what we have, and I may get some bags later when I make a list of things I need to get at Walmart. We have a lot of extra space in here. Okay, different day. I got all my stuff in the mail or got it at the store, so let me show you what I got to fill in for the other bins that needed a couple of things. For the kids bin, the only thing I needed an extra of was children's Tylenol. So I actually found this online on Amazon, and it's supposed to be a clean version of Tylenol. So acetaminophen is Tylenol, and so this is that main ingredient without all of the extra dyes or ingredient fillers that you don't need. So I thought that was really cool. My friend actually uses it, so I'm going to try this out. It's a company started by two dads. It's the only thing I needed to make sure we had an extra of. Oh, as well as the thermometer. So we got this on Amazon because I needed one. Okay, for the bin for the adults, for the stuff that you would take orally, I decided to add a little space for the painkillers section. So in there, I'm going to have some Tylenol. This is the one from Costco, which is acetaminophen. And then also ibuprofen, we have this Advil. Generally, we get the generic kind, but since we have this, I'm not gonna go buy any others. And then we have some Aleve, which is naproxen, which is different, and sometimes one works better than the other. So I got also some cough drops, these throat coat ones I got, and I really like the tea that is the same brand, so I thought the cough drops would work really well. And I got these cough drops on Amazon just to have a couple of extras. You know, ours were way expired, and these are good for a whole like year and a half. So they're just nice to have when you feel a little like maybe you just need a little cough drop. So that is my fill-in bin, and this is how I'm going to set it up. And I hope that inspires you guys, because it's nice to just have some things on hand for when you need it, because you just never know. Life is crazy and you just don't know what's gonna happen. So here I've got my painkiller section. I've got some intestinal and stomach upset section right here. This is also some Tums and some sleeping aid stuff and some medicine for Brandon's stomach. And then over here I've got sinus stuff that has to deal with, you know, the cold and flu type of thing. So NyQuil day and night and different flavors. And then this is for a cough that we had on hand also. So I've got the cough drops back here and the spirometer and some tissues on the side here. And this is pretty much all that we're gonna keep for the adult stuff. It feels so good to have it all organized and nice and neat, so I can just get out what I need, and I am so thankful that I have done this. If you liked this video and you found it helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It's actually one of the best ways to help support our channel. If you have any other ideas or you organize your stuff differently, let me know in the comments down below, because I'm always looking for ways to improve my systems in the house, and I love hearing from you guys and how you guys do it at your house. To check out more videos we've done, click here on the screen and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss our new content. Until we meet again, don't forget, life is better together.